How are we doing, everybody?
Hola,
Welcome to another episode of Getting Jiggly with It. I'm Will.
I'm Adri.
And what are we playing today?
Earth.
Just Earth. That's it. No, nothing. Just Earth by itself. It's in the background. Earth. Beautiful box, though. So, of course, Earth is a really popular game. People have been talking it up because, you know, I say recently delivered on Kickstarter. I forget when it actually delivered and we were kind of behind playing it. But I knew I wanted to do like a week where we did like Earth, Arc Nova, Terraforming Mars. I was hoping Wingspan was going to be one of the review copies for this month through Stonemaier, but it wasn't. So we're just going to be doing this and Arc Nova. So Earth is a tableau building, engine building game, very similar to our Everdell up there and the other games that I mentioned. And we're just, you know, trying to build the best Earth. This is the Kickstarter version. We did get it delivered on Kickstarter. I don't know if it's hit retail yet, but I imagine with its popularity, they will probably have a reprint, whether they do Kickstarter or direct, I don't know. And I would also imagine expansions are definitely in the near future. I do want to give a big shout out to Peter S. So while we were starting up, Peter S. rejoined the Jiggly crew. He is a D6. It says, welcome to the D6. So we thank Peter for that because that does support the Niños. All of our memberships go towards Extra Life charities. But what are some other ways people can help Los Niños?
You can donate using the links down below.
Yeah, you can donate by the links down below. We do have some different incentives. The other thing you can do is click that Amazon affiliate link, because same thing, all of our Amazon affiliate money goes
Para los niños.
Para los niños, exactly. All right, so we're going to go ahead and flip over the camera, and I will give you guys a brief rundown of how Earth plays. So here we are. We are set up for a two-player game of Earth, and why is that?
Because we are two people making Earth better.
That's what it is. We are two people making Earth better. We drive a hybrid and we recycle now. You know, so that is all good and said and done, right? Yeah, sure. All right, so Earth is very easy. Earth, basically, when you open up the rule book, first page shows you these are the 4 things you can do and the things you can do. And that basically explains the entire game. We are trying to get points. Points are given by these little flower symbols. Up here are the community objectives, and then we do have our own personal objectives. On our turn, it is a simultaneous action game, and it is a shared action game. Whoever is the active player is going to place the little active player marker on one of these 4, actions. The first action is the plant action. The main player gets to plant 2 cards, draw 4, and keep 1. The secondary players get to draw 1 card or plant 1 card and draw 1 card. Pretty simple. We are then going to activate our engine. So we're going to build out our tableau of a 4x4 grid of cards. And as these cards go out, they're going to have different colored actions. So if we do this, we get to activate these little green actions. And so, for example, my Hawaii, my island here, I can do +2 sprouts, or I'm trying to figure out what that symbol is. Where is it at? Down here in the bottom somewhere. That's a very weird symbol.
Which
that
one?
Symbol doesn't match anything.
Which one?
I don't know. It's a weird symbol. Doesn't look like any of these symbols.
No.
+2 sprouts per. Oh, it's per land. Okay, so yeah, it's +2 per land. That's why I couldn't figure out what it is. So it's supposed to be this. Is it the land symbol?
Per land.
I'm not sure what symbol that is. Hang on, guys, because that's gonna impact me during the game. So I kind of need to know what that symbol is. But basically, I'm gonna get +2 sprouts per a particular card that I planted or played this turn. There we go. Rocky. So it is a location, and the location will have a Rocky symbol. And I was so happy that they had this little player aid down at the bottom. It doesn't have
all of them
it doesn't have these icons on the bottom. So first critique is that because that's like about 5 pages in, and I don't want to go 5 pages in to find that in the future. But yes, so I would be able to activate green, and that's a green or any green that's in my tableau. The second action here, this is the composting action. So I would get 5 soil from my compost, and I would be able to compost 2 cards from the deck. So there's a little recycle symbol, or the compost round and round symbol. is either going to show cards, which means it comes from the deck, or it'll show a hand on some of the cards, which means it comes from your hand. Compost is good. Compost can be used to get things in the game, but also at the end of the game, for every card in your compost, it also has a little leaf symbol. That means each one of these is worth a point as well. So you can have a huge, stack of compost cards. The secondary players, so anybody else at the table, is going to get 2 soil, or they can do the 2 compost from the deck. This next one is the watering action, the blue action. You get 6 sprouts. So these little sprouts on our plant cards, there's going to be these little squares, and you basically just get to plant these little sprouts. Sprouts count as 2 things. 1, points at the end of the game, but also at any time you can trade in 3 sprouts to get 2 soil. So it's a way that you can get more soil. You're also going to get 2 soil there. Everybody else can choose to plant 2 or get 2 soil. Same thing with all these. I didn't go over it again, but you would activate those colored abilities. Some are rainbow abilities, meaning that they activate on any of these 3 colors. And then the last one is the growing section. So this allows you to draw 4 cards and plant 2 trees. On our cards, we will have like a little circle here, which allows us to plant our trees. So we just get to stack them up. In some cases, you'll have it, well, all cases you'll have a number here. That number is how tall the tree can get. This is actually a 1, meaning it would immediately be done because it's only 1. But if it was, for example, this one here, that's a 2, that would be 1, and then that would be 2. The color of the trees don't matter. They're just pretty. All right.
I don't think they will be able to see that.
Yeah. What, the color of the trees?
No, how many?
Oh, how many? Oh, is on there?
Are there?
Yeah, it's kind of hard from that angle. We need to know. They don't technically need to know. So that's what the main player, the secondary player gets again. It's that choice: 2 cards or 2 growth is what they get to choose. All right. But yeah, we're going to continue doing that, building out our cards, activating our cards until somebody makes a 4x4 grid. So all 16 cards. When we're laying our cards or planting our cards, they do need to be touching another card, either orthogonally or diagonally. And then I guess the last thing is our what we're actually trying to score for. Somehow our boards get all moved around, but that's fine. So my personal objective says that if I get 4 points per bush in a continuous line through diagonally adjacent cards. 1 to 7, right? So basically what that means is if I can go in a diagonal line and keep following a pass through my grid, I get 4 points per bush. So I'm going to want to try to get bushes, and I want to kind of make sure I put them in a certain pattern.
Mine says 6 points per column if all 4 cards share 1 ability color.
Yeah, so that's 1 ability, and that does count split abilities. So if like your abilities card here has 2 different abilities, this counts as a yellow and a red. So she could put this in and put 3 reds under it, or she could put 3 yellows under it, and it would still count either way. Same with in-game scoring. There may be something that talks about a color or an ability. The split cards count as both. All right. Our common objectives up here, common scoring objectives, these are scored during the game when you meet that criteria. The first one is if you have 5+ cards having 2 different abilities. So that was that card that I showed of oddities. That does include our island and our climate card. Now these cards are double-sided, so you choose the side you want, and then that's how you play the game. And we are playing on this side because I am in the oceanic climate of Hawaii, and Audrey is in the Mediterranean cold summer climate of Santorini. All right. This one here is we get, as soon as you get 9+ flora with at least 1 sprout, you get to claim that. First person 15, second is 11. This one here is 9+ cards with a soil cost of 3 or less. And the last one here is 10+ cards with an even final point scoring Zeros count as even, and that also includes your volcano or your island and your climate. So for example, my island already has 4, so I'm at 1 of 10, and then Adri's climate, right? If Adri's climate
4
is a 4, so that counts, so she is as well of 1 of 10. So since she gets 9 more, I get 9 more, we get to claim that. All right. The final score, game scoring, there are 2 here as well, just like ours. This one, you get 4 points for every mushroom in that diagonal thing as well. So that does make mine a little bit harder, trying to, if I want to try to get both of these. And then this one here, you get 3 points per 4 cards in your compost, up to 24 points. We are playing, we didn't say what they were, but I did thematic when I drew these. So we got the Florida Scrub. What's that one?
This one?
Yeah, the mountain.
Aconcagua.
Aconcagua, which is in, what do you say?
It says, despite bordering Chile, the mountain lies centrally inside Argentina.
Yeah, so that is down in South America. And then we're playing the Everglades, which of course is in Florida. And we are playing the Amazon rainforest, which is where?
In the Amazon.
In the Amazon. But in what country?
In Colombia.
In Colombia, yes, muy importante. All right, so that is that. We are also playing with the season card. This was a Kickstarter add-on. I don't know, again, if they'll ever sell this as a promo pack on their website, or again, during the reprint, you'd probably be able to get it. This just adds another ongoing thing for the entire table. You can either choose the ongoing effect, or you can choose the in-game victory points. I chose the ongoing effect, and that is it's going to cost us 1 less soil for every sun plant that we play. So for example here, this is a mushroom. It has a sun up there. So instead of 3, it will cost me 2. That is pretty much it. That's how you play the game. We're going to play cards, and we are going to score points. Sure. So we do need to determine who gets that first player marker, and how do we do that?
We are 20-sided extra life die because we support Children's Miracle Network. And you can also support the niños
Para los niños.
using the links down below.
Links down below. So Adri's going to cause an earthquake on my island, most likely. No, you didn't. I have no clue where that went. That is a 19. You're not getting the perfect 20, the nat 20. Nat 20 means people need to do super chats and stuff. All right, so Adri is not the first player. I am the first player, so I am going to hang on the first player marker. This is only used for rounds, because if the first player gets 16 cards, then Adri, being the second player, will get 1 more turn. If Adri gets the 16 cards, I don't get another turn. So basically, it's a game where everybody gets the same number of turns. All right, and then I get this to choose my first action. I feel like the most important thing to do as a first action is probably planting some cards. Getting a card out here to start doing stuff. Is this me? Oh no, I'm not over it far enough. Okay, sorry.
Can I look?
At my cards? Yeah, I'm just trying to see if I do want to plant first. I mean, I guess I do. It makes the most sense. Just so I can get something out there. This is 3 points per card with a value higher than 4. So I want to play high cards. Okay. So I'm going to do the plant. I don't know why I was looking at both my plant cards. Like, okay, am I going to plant both of them or not? So yeah, so you'll put your little purple thing there. It's already there. This is simultaneous. So you go at the same time as I do. There technically is no first player. It's the active player is what they call it. Yeah. So I'm going to plant 2 cards.
And draw 1 card.
So you have to play first, and then you do the other part. And then so this one is 1 cheaper, so it's 3. I get it 1 cheaper, so that's going to cost me 2. I think I'm going to plant this one first. My mushroom here. I don't know where I want. I'll just put it right here in the middle for now. And then I'm going to plant this guy here for 1. You got to pay, so it's 3 because you get a 1 discount. Because it's a sun.
3 soil?
3 soil. You can just put it off to the side for you, and that way you have a small stack over there.
Okay, remind me to pay.
Not remind Adri to play. Everybody in the chat, remind Adri to pay. All right. And then I'm going to put this one
And then
So
draw
there was no, I had no rows or columns, right? Yeah, and then you get to draw one card.
from here.
Either stack. There's so many cards, there's 2 stacks. So I kind of don't want to put something, I don't want to put something diagonal to him that's not a mushroom because of the scoring. So I'm going to put him there. I get to draw 4. And keep 1. And then you can choose our next action.
What happens if I could not pay for something?
Then you don't want to take that action. You want to take an action to get you some stuff. So remember, this will activate this card. This will get you, you know, the soil and things in your discard. Oh, sorry. Wait a minute. Did you activate your green? Plus 2 soil for each yellow, and you didn't play a yellow, right?
I had to do it?
No. We forgot to activate abilities, but your ability didn't take effect, right? You didn't play any of those cards that turn. So I just want to make sure that we were supposed to do something there.
Pero I had very little soil.
Estás bien. No, that's
That was 2 and I had only 4.
No. Ignore that. That is, if you played a yellow card, then you would have been able to activate that. You didn't play a card with a yellow ability. You played a card with a blue.
So that is, I would get 2 soil?
You get 2 soil.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so I did, for me is get 5 soil.
Mm-hmm. So you have 3 over there on the side. Get your 3, and then 2 more. And then discard 2 cards from here. You take 2 cards from here and put it in your compost. I'm still trying to decide
Face
what card.
down?
Face down. Mm-hmm. Okay, so probably one of these 2. They're worth the same amount of points. This one gives me growth, though. I think I like this one. Okay. So, and then these just get discarded, so I'll just put them over here. All right. And that means I am getting 2 soil or 2 to my compost.
So this is gonna give us.
I don't need. Oh wow, that needs 15 soil. Okay, I need soil. I need soil. All right. So we do that. Now we activate our red or any rainbow card. You don't have a rainbow card. You don't have any red, so there's nothing for you to activate. Me, on the other hand, I have 2 reds, and you activate them top, left to right, and top to left to right, top to bottom, the same way you read. So I would activate this one if I wanted to. I don't want to discard 3 cards from my hand into my compost. So I could do this one here. I get 1 tree and I get 1 sprout. And I can put them wherever I want. It really doesn't matter. The only time placing them somewhere specific would probably matter is if there was an objective card that specifically said, do something with your sprouts.
I didn't do this.
Actually, I'm sorry, I don't need that one. Because we haven't done the watering.
Ah! Yeah, so what is a rainbow card? One that has 2 colors?
Yes, at the very bottom it'll have 2 colors. Remember, you're trying to make columns of same colors. Mm-hmm. So, all right.
But does it count if it has no?
No, there's a card. No, there's a card that physically has a rainbow on the bottom down here instead. It's not a split card. It physically is a rainbow. It has all 3 colors in a line, just like
right. But if it has, let's say one that has 2 abilities and one is this color,
one of the colors, and you activate. Yes, you activate that particular side. You don't activate both. You just activate that particular side. So again, that's like with the island. If green, I can activate the green side. You can't activate the black side because there's no such thing. But if you had like yours, you have that red, yellow, then yeah, if you go to red or yellow, you would activate the red or the yellow. All right. So then I am now the active player. Yeah, I think I'm going to plant. Oh no, I don't have. I don't have 2 cards to plant. I don't know if I want to do that. The red is really my best bet right now, other than this. because red gets me soil and more compost. This would get me sprouts and soil. I could do that. I could do sprouts. Well, I don't have any cards to activate on that, though. Because now I'm looking at it, I was like, oh, I don't have any of these to activate. No, I think I'm going to do the grow. So I'm going to do the grow. So you're on the grow, you're still on the grow action. So you get the bottom grow action. So I get to plant 2 cards.
I play this one.
You're going to want to put it to the side, remember? Don't forget your...
It's column. Pero this has the...
6 points if they all have the same ability color. So you're going to want to... Remember, you don't have to keep this here. You can move them...
If all the 4 columns...
Oh, okay. I didn't see... you. When you put this down, your hand was there. I didn't see that. Sorry. You're right. You're right. You're good. Okay. Yeah, because that's that same color. So then you pay your 3.
No quiero pay.
You have to pay. All right. So I need to put this here for an angle. That's my milk cap.
Pero
And
it has
you
sun.
get a 1 discount. Yeah, you get 1 discount.
So 2?
I do not get a discount. Yeah. I can't plant a...
And I draw...
Now, I don't know if the order of operation really matters.
I draw 1.
Let me double check how if it describes that you could draw a card then plant 2, or could you plant 1, draw, and then that's it. Yeah, it says the active player then draws. Okay. So it says then draws. Okay, so I have to do this after I plant. I was hoping I could do it like, if you could do it before, then it'd be like, okay, I'll choose one of these cards and maybe I can plant it. Just a bunch of... All right, so there we go. There's the rainbow.
I need those.
Well, that's not bad. It's kind of cheap too. He's expensive. I think I'll go with this one just because I'm beginning the game and I don't know how much stuff I'm gonna get. All right, now we activate our green abilities. You played a yellow card, so you get 2 soil when your green ability. My green abilities, if I played a rocky terrain, and I didn't, so I don't get anything.
Can I just play an event? I mean, not now, but later.
Events can be played at any time. My turn, your turn, doesn't matter.
Okay. When do I put sprouts? I mean, when I collect, but...
Yeah, there. When you
but
go
at
to
what
the
moment do
watering.
I plant? Do I put them here?
When you select that action.
Mm.
So odd that he chose the blue, so I go here on the blue. All right,
And
so
I-
odd. So you get 6
6
sprouts. I'll just give you a handful of them.
Gracias.
Sprouts. Para ti.
Todo para mí.
No todo para ti. All right, I can do that or get 2.
Okay, game 6.
2 soil.
I think I'm...
Problems I want to play. I don't know why I want to play this card, because technically right now it's not doing me much good. So I think, yeah, I'm going to do the 2 soil. All right. Now we activate your watering cards.
Can I
Your
plant them all?
blue cards. Yeah.
Or what is this? Plant thing?
Yeah, and then yeah, so like that. All right. So now you activate your blue cards, starting at the top, left to right, and then go next one, left to right. So
this
this is your first one. So you can
-1 personal compost.
one from your personal. If you subtract 1 from your personal compost, then you get 1 soil, 1 sprout, and 1
tree.
That's pretty good. You're losing 1 point,
Here?
but you're gaining 2. You see how that works?
Mm-hmm.
Because that's worth a point, and that's worth a point. Yep.
Here? Or
Just discard, just somewhere off the side. Yeah, it's fine. There,
no
you
tengo
do need
más tierra.
right? And then same thing, you can activate that one as well. You get another +1 sprout. Now, one thing is you cannot have more sprouts than space. So before you were to collect sprouts, you would probably want to do this action.
Oh, so I cannot have sprouts right here?
No,
I always have
you have to
put
be able to put them on the card. So if, for example, if you want to do this next turn, you would want to compost 3 of these to get soil. So that way you can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right?
Okay.
Entiendo?
Do
Yeah.
this.
Here I can get rid of my tree to get 2 soil. I'm not hurting on soil. I think I'm good. All right. So I'm not going to activate my card. All right. All right. I keep wanting to do the plant action. No, I'm gonna keep get me some. I need me more soil, so I'm gonna get. So you were doing that one there.
Oh, but I did not do this.
Yeah, so get you another one. 3, 4, 5 of those, and 2 cards to the compost. All right, and then I get. Nope, we're doing this one. And then I get to activate my.
This one.
No, rojo. Sí, rojo. Yeah.
See, I was confused with the
Sí, sí, sí.
So
Yeah, don't look at mine. Look at where the marker is up top. So I did that, and then I get to activate. I don't want to discard 3 cards from my hand, or compost, I should say. And then this one here is I get 1 growth. And I get 1 sprout. All right. So do you have any red or rainbows? No red or rainbows to activate? No?
No.
No? Okay. I haven't gotten a single bush yet. Like that's my own personal objective, and I haven't gotten any bushes yet.
Necesito draw. This is draw 2 or 2 trees.
And 2 trees.
No, or.
You get the
They
top.
only.
Just ignore the bottom. You get the top.
Sí, sí,
When you have the token, you get the top. I get the bottom.
sí, sí, sí.
All right.
Draw.
I'm gonna draw 2 cards.
I draw the 4 and
Keep.
all of them.
Yep.
And 2 trees. So I can put this one here.
And then
And
you
then
want
on top.
to
No?
cap that one. Yep. So that'll give you 5 points at the end of the game.
Yeah!
So if you don't have the top, you just count each segment. So it would be 2, but then as soon as you put the top, it's worth 5. All right. And then we activate our yellow and rainbows. So I get 2, which will actually top me off. Same thing. You cannot keep extra. So if you have more growth than you have room to grow, you
You're
don't keep extra.
activating this.
So you do have a yellow, yep. So you can get rid of 1 sprout, which for you is not bad because you're kind of full, to get 1 growth or to get 2 growth. Ooh, wow.
So I can complete this.
Yeah. It's not a dual layer board, so you're gonna knock things around. There you go.
What are this for?
Not claiming those when we claim the top. All right. We've activated everything right. Oh, you have another yellow there. Well, you can't, and there's no point in doing it right now because you can't grow anymore anyways. So you're good.
Also, that also has to be done right
Yeah.
away.
This can be done before or after your tableau. So you can either run your tableau and then run your board, or you can run your board then run your tableau. So either way works. All right. All right. I got plenty of juice now. Do I have 15 juice? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. No, I only have 12. Okay. Either way, I'm going to plant some stuff. All right. I'm going to plant some stuff. All right. Oh no, I'm not going to plant stuff. I don't have any cards at combo. Ooh, that's a neat card.
Did you say rainbow counts?
Mm-hmm.
It's like a wild.
Yeah, it's like a wild. Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, since you're already playing your cards in, I'll go with it. That's fine.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I'll go with it. That's fine. Because this gives me a green, so that's fine.
So, okay.
Dang it, I want a mushroom there. Mushroom or one. Yeah, I want to put a mushroom there. So I don't need a mushroom here. So I'll do that for 3. And did you draw it? Oh, you draw one
A
card.
question about this. The ability is on the yellow, but is that...
It's the whole thing. So if any of these rainbows, you get to activate that.
Okay, so wait, I played 1 card.
So this one here, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna play this one here. Yeah. For 3. All right. Put 3 there, and then I get to draw 4. 2, 3, 4, and keep 1. Guess I'm keeping that one. Okay, because it's for my objective. All right, now we activate our green cards. I did not play a rocky terrain, so don't have to do that. But I do get, then we start at the top. Well, yours is, did you play a yellow card? No. Oh, see, because it's wild. So you get two swell. And then I get 2, oh, you're out. Okay. And then I get 2 sprouts. Doesn't matter where they go because we don't have an objective for that. And I have no other greens. You have no other greens? All right. Back to you. Back to tu. Tu terno.
So I need un árbol de 6? No. 6 points for 1 tree of 3.
3.
3 of 3. So I'm going to...
I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm at 6 of 9.
Can we have a lot of cards? Or am I doing wrong?
Unlimited hand size.
Okay. Okay, so this one, yellow.
I'm gonna draw 2 cards. I don't want árboles. Necesita bushes. That's okay. I can compost them because I have this +3 that I've not used.
Okay.
Okay. Now we activate our yellows.
Amarillos. Okay.
So you can either do that one first or this one. Doesn't matter. All right. So this one gives me, when you do here, it's top to bottom. So you have to go this one, this row, then this row, then this row.
We activate all of them?
If you choose. You don't have to, but yeah, if you choose to, you can.
This one.
So I'm going to do 1.
-1 sprout will give me
2.
And this one is -1 compost will give me 1 tree.
10 cards with even.
Sprout.
1.
-1
Oh, well, mine are all odd. Ooh, I am definitely not going after that one.
Give me.
Do I even have room to do that now? I don't think I did. I think I screwed
See?
up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wow. I have to do almost every other card has to be an even number, which means if I want to be able to do this, they have to all be 2s to get this one and this one. Wow, that's hard. That's not a good combo of objectives. 5 cards having 2 different abilities. Well, we definitely don't have that. I got 1. I got 2. You're at 2. All right. Okay. You activated everything?
It's just 1 because I chose to.
That one? No?
No, because I don't
Oh,
have...
because you don't have anywhere to put it. Yeah, good point. I'll do some sprouting. I will do some sprouts. So I get 6 sprouts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sprouts and 2 swell. And you get 2 sprouts or 2 swell. All right, and then we activate our teal blue cards. Problem is, like I said, do I really want to go after? I have 1, 2, 3.
Okay, sin compost. 4. 1 sprout. Más 1 sprout. And this one.
Yeah, so I definitely don't want this anymore because I'm not going to get that for if I'm going for this and this, I'm going to be playing all low cards. So I'm not going to do this anymore. So I really don't need more. I was trying to debate if I wanted to activate this, right, to get more soil, and I don't technically need it. So then my next one is this one here. I can get 1 soil and get rid of a card from my hand to the compost, which actually is fine because I'll be losing 1 point by getting rid of the tree, but I'll gain 1 point by putting in the compost. Technically, I'm losing 2 points, but that's an easy one. So it's a single guy there. All right, activated all my blue. Activated all your blue. All right, back to you. I'm gonna run out of water.
I have too many cards. So it's no sprout.
Yeah, see, if I had your hand of cards, that would be great. This card would be great with your hand. It's add 3 to my every time the red action. I could add 3 to my
I don't have compost.
to my compost. Yeah, you want to find a card? Do you have any cards in your hand that if you plant it, you'll get compost? Because I have 2 cards that let me do that. I have this one and I have the one on the yellow. Or not the yellow, the rainbow. How did you get so many cards? When you drew 4 cards earlier, yeah, you discarded, right? You just keep doing the yellow, so you keep getting 4.
have.
Yeah, you kept doing the yellow, so you've gotten 4 twice now. Yeah, because every time the yellow I've done it, I've always been the second player. Because you want to build the trees. Well, that's fine. However you want to do. Where did you go? You're doing the yellow again? You shouldn't do the yellow again. You can't build any more trees.
Oh, that's draw. It's not play.
Yeah,
And it is
play
not-
is the green. Play is
But
verde.
play is only 2.
Plant. No, you could. Yeah, you plant 2 cards. I only get to plant 1.
I'm gonna plant 2. But then I drawed 4. That's the problem.
But you keep 1.
I have been doing that wrong.
Oh, discard 3 cards. You've done this at least twice, so that's 8.
So this card,
So you have at least 8. So keep 8.
keep 8.
How when you draw cards, where do you put the new cards? In the front or in the back?
In the front.
Okay, so keep the front 8 cards because you've done that twice in a row.
The front 8 cards or the front back? The 8.
Or just shuffle and keep. It doesn't matter. If you think you remember, you're not gonna. It's not gonna break the game.
You want me to remove the newer ones?
No, the older ones. The older ones, because you did you did that plant action. When did you do that plant action where I was only able to plant
So
one? That was like
6?
2 turns
I
ago.
removed 6. I was thinking I had too many.
How many cards do you have left if you remove 6?
5.
No, you should have more than that. 3. You only remove 3. You should have 8 because you've done this action twice. Yeah, you've done this action twice, so you'd have at least 8. You just didn't discard. Yeah, you were over by 3 because now you're at 8, and that
No,
would have been
I have
that would have been
9.
the 3 cards. Okay, so you plus 1. Yeah.
No,
that's fine.
no.
That's fine. You're good. You're good now. You're good now.
Okay, I won't
Okay.
forget again.
All right, so now you get to plant 2 cards. Then draw 4 and you only keep 1.
Okay.
And then I get to plant 1. All right, so I'm going to plant this guy here, which is un árbol. I don't think he matters where he goes. I'm going to plant him. He's only going to cost me 1 because he is sunny.
play 2, right?
And I get to draw 1 card. Yeah, you get to plant 2. Right? Then I get activate green. I did not put a location that is rocky. I get 2 sprouts. Let me go ahead and put it on both of those.
I played 2 yellows, so I get 4
+2 per
yellow.
yellow played. Yep. Oh, here, mirror out. Adri is
I'm
out.
not paying.
Did you pay for these? So this would have been 1, and then this would have been 5.
See, I'm not paying.
That one was 8. Did you pay for that one? No.
That's what I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh.
That's fine.
I know, it's so many things to remember.
Which technically, then no, you wouldn't have been able to afford this second card. So put 4 back.
For this?
Yeah. And give me 2 of those back. Because you only played 1 card.
Awesome.
Let's see. Do you have another card that's only 2 as well? Or 3 with a sun?
No sun.
Okay. All right. So I activated that one, and I have no more greens. Okay. Marker, por favor. All right, I gotta go digging. I'm going digging. Digging. So you get to do this one. 1, 2, 3. I don't know why you forget to, like the last 2 games we played, the forgetting to pay, because you pay in Everdell. Like you have no problem paying in Everdell.
I just because.
Or maybe you're not paying in Everdell. And
No,
I need to pay
I
attention
always
to
pay in Everdell because I already learned the game. Here I'm just getting used to it.
You always gotta pay. Every game we play, you always gotta pay.
That's true. It was like, what happened with the sword?
You're doing the bottom action.
What is what the sword does?
So do that, and then I get 2 growth. So I'll do this one, and why not? I'll just.
I don't have to pay to plant the tree, right? No.
No, it's just that's the action. All right, and then we activate our amarillos or rainbows. So your yellows and your rainbows. I have no yellows here.
So it's
I get +2 growth.
draw 1 card.
1,
Right?
2.
Yes, draw 1 card.
And then I get, if I get rid from one of here, I get 1 soil. I don't need that.
-1.
Right here, I get rid of my
Sprout.
1 tree.
Give me 1
I
tree.
get 1 of these, and I get to add 1 to my. And I'm not going to use this event, so I will do that.
Oh wait, I did this one. I didn't do this one, but I don't have to do it.
Yeah, you don't have to do any of them. And you did that one, or you didn't do
I did this one and this one.
Okay. All right. Back to you.
It's just +2 compost. Okay. The into hand.
I don't know when I want to get rid of that guy. Well, technically, yeah, that works for me. Okay.
This is to what?
Add 2 from your hand to your compost.
So like any that I don't want the abilities, just the
Put
points.
there, and they give you points. Alright. 2 soil or 2 in the compost.
5 soil.
In the compost. Don't forget these objectives.
This is. Five cards, each having 2 different abilities. I have 1, 2, 3. See?
4.
4.
So 1 more.
9 flora, each with 1
That's going to be closer to the end. We were not even at 9 cards. So these are 9 and 10 cards. So that'll be closer to the end.
This one means compost from here.
Yep. Yeah, I just did 2 from the compost, and then we activated our red, so I can compost 3 from my hand. I kind of like him. So 1, 2. 3. This one here, I get 1 growth and 1 sprout. All right. This one here, I can get rid of 1 from here to get soil. I have so many in here, it really don't matter now. Yeah, let's keep in these 2. I don't care about these 2. And then this one here, I can get rid of my 1 tree to get 1 and add 1 from my hand to my compost. I have lots of red. Red's like a weird action, but I have a lot of red cards. Okay. And then I'm gonna go ahead and play this event. Earthquake. So I get rid of 5 sprouts. Get rid of 5 sprouts. I get to draw 1 card. Instead of drawing the 1 card, I'm going to activate this ability, which is skip a draw to compost this card, replace it with a green card for free, and draw 2 cards instead. So he goes to compost, draw 2 cards, and then +8 cards to the compost. And if they say what you can do is if you don't want to deplete these piles, you can just use the discard pile, but it's just basically putting 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In a 2-player game, I don't think we need to worry about that. But that was basically this card loses me 1 point at the end of the game, right? Because it's -1, but it gave me 8, so it's basically a +7. But I lost 5, so technically I lost 5, 6. To get 8, so it was a net gain of 2, but it's easy to get the sprouts back, right? All right, you activated all your reds?
Sí.
Okay. All right, what do I want to do? Ooh, I like that one too, but that's another minus points. Why am I getting all the minus points? Dang it. I don't have cards I want to plant because I'm trying to get that I'm trying to get both of those, which means I have to do this. So draw 4, amarillo, yeah, amarillo. You forget to move your little leaf sometimes.
Okay. Oh.
Your leaf, yeah. Draw 4 and 2 growth. So 1, 2. All right. Then we activate yellow. Growth doesn't do anything for me. That gets me 1 soil. I don't need it. This one, get rid of 1 growth. See, here's where this is where my screw up is now, because this here, amor, this here, I really should have like here, because then I would be getting rid of a tree and then I'd be adding it right back. See how my engine, I messed up. My engine is broken. But that's fine. I'll get rid of this one to gain 1 and to compost 1 from
I'm gonna do
hand. How is the Rocky Mountains not rocky terrain?
This is 2 compost from my hand, right?
Yes. Yeah, add 2 cards from your hand to the compost.
No,
we're doing amarillo. So you do the +1 card. You get to draw a card.
I think I already drew.
Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, this one is what I was trying to.
Oh, yeah, that one.
So that I want to.
+1 from, yeah. And then you get +1 growth. Which
Oh,
you can't right now, yeah.
Okay. What happens if at the end we don't have all the sprouts needed?
So, draw a card. You did that.
I don't want.
You always want to draw cards. Having more cards is not bad.
Pero
It may be a better card for you. This one here, 1 sprout. You can get rid of 1 sprout for 2 growth. You can't do that.
no.
This one, 1 sprout for growth. Yeah, you got a lot of growth. Okay.
What happens if at the end we don't have all the sprouts in the card?
Doesn't matter. No, you don't need to fill them up.
It's gonna give us points each.
For each one, yeah. The only thing you need to do is this one. You need at least 9 cards with at least 1 sprout. That's all for that objective.
And I can steal from anywhere then?
No, next time you grow, you need to make sure you put 1 on that card.
Yeah, but when it is like
End of game.
It is no compost. So can
Yeah,
I
you can take
remove from anywhere?
Yeah, you can remove from anywhere. Just any sprout. Okay, 2 taps now.
Oh my god. Just
This is a huge stack already. I'm playing the compost game. Compost seems very like OP. Works for me. Do I have another bush? I still don't have another bush. Oh, there it is. Oh, dang it. I messed myself up.
Oh, and I have to pay.
No, I didn't. Okay. So I need to slide what I need to watch. I have to slide mine down.
So you will put something up?
Yeah, because I got to put something on the top. Because I messed up when I put this one here. I shouldn't have put that one there. So I'm going to put this one. Yeah. So I'm going to put this one here. Okay. That's 0 cost, so it didn't cost me anything to play that one.
Okay, I played 2.
I'm going to be digging.
Draw 4 and pick 1.
Yeah.
I paid.
Okay.
This one is free.
And then we activate our green. I didn't do that. No. Oh, and I got rid of my other green card. Oh, I have no greens to activate. That sucks. That's no bueno. Yeah. Awesome. What's an avocado tree?
2 points per every sun in any other player's area.
Yep. So I
I
have
gain
1
points?
sun. Yeah, you gain points for my sons. So 1, which I've not been concentrating on. Oh no, that would have been like if we would have been on the other June. That would you'd be able to bank on that one because I would have been trying to play cards with sons because you get points. But we're not playing that side. We're playing the discount
You
side.
have lots of compost well.
I know. You need to get some more compost or find some other way to get points. Here's my thing though. I'm doing that, but I'm kind of hurting myself because I'm playing all these low number cards, you remember? Because I kind of got myself stuck because I started doing this, which needs 9, and then this needs 10. So right now I'm at 10 even cards. So I'm at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 even cards, and then 9 less than 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm at 8. So I'm actually right. I need 1 more less than 3. Wonder if this counts. Oh no, it doesn't say event cards, so this doesn't count. I was gonna say because that's less than 3. Okay.
Okay, I did my part. Now.
Oh no.
Green.
Sorry, cost less than 3. These one, this one's points. That one's cost. I gotta look at different. I was screwing myself up. I was messing up my whole thing. This is cost less than 3. This one's points. Oh man. Okay, so even 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I was looking at the wrong thing. So I have 6, 7 even points. So So I have 7 even points. I was looking at the same icon for both, and that's why I was saying that's going to be really hard to do. It's actually easier than I thought. So I'm at 7 even points and costs less than 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm at 7 costs less than 3. Okay, I know where I am now. So yeah, so I can actually, I've been discarding cards that had a cost higher than 3.
No, that's so
That wasn't a 2. No. I would have a card that the cost was like 4. I was discarding it.
And based on the leaf instead of the soil?
Yeah, because I was looking at it wrong.
Oh, you were looking at the points instead of the
Each
soil.
one is scored differently. Yeah, so I had
Okay,
a
I
3.
see what you
I had a 3 soil that the points might have been like 4, and that would have qualified because it would have been an even. Yeah,
I
was
am
messing
not
up.
going to get any of those. Maybe the first one only. It's so difficult.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't have.
when you were saying about cards and you didn't want cards, that's why I'm saying you want cards. You want to draw into as many cards as
have
possible.
2 that have an even number of points.
And don't forget it counts your
Okay, 3.
your volcano and your seasons. Okay.
And I have 9 cards. And I
Minus
have
3. 1, 2,
1,
3.
2, 3.
You have 3. All right. So you discarded 1. Did you activate your greens?
Nope.
Right. So your thing, you get +2 for each yellow you played. You played 2.
2.
All right.
Get green. No
Yeah.
más.
No más green. Okay. Marker, por favor. However, saying all that we said, because I got rid of cards, I'm going to. I really need more cards. I hate to say it, I need more cards.
So I need trees. And sprouts. It is nothing that lets me move sprouts from one tree to another tree.
No. Don't do the sprouts. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I've only got 7 cards, so I don't have 9 cards yet. So I'm not going to get that objective. I can grow. Grow doesn't hurt me, but yeah, I'm gonna do the grow. I want more cards. I hate to say it. Yeah, yellow. You're on the right spot. Okay. 4. All right. All right. And then I get 2 growth. So 1. Oh, and then this one too. All right. All right, and then we activate our yellows. So this one gets me 2 growth, which I only have 1. This one. Man, this is such a huge pile now. Why not? Just go ahead and do it. And then this one, get rid of 1 to get 1. And I wish I have this huge stack of cards now.
These trees. Draw a card.
Alright.
-1 sprout gives me
Gives you.
2.
This one snaps. Like this one keeps snapping. Normally these lids don't pop one off. So I should leave the lid off because it's probably popping in the microphone. Which is muy malos. Lo siento, personas. No. Gentes.
Gente.
Gente. ¿Qué número? This is a grande. Oh, 6.
So I did what? I did those.
That's do 2.
Okay, we did 1, 2, 3,
Mm-hmm. You must already had some on that one. Or was that brand new? Oh.
Oh no, I did 2 from here,
Oh, I
2,
see.
3,
Mm-hmm. Did you draw your
4,
card?
5. Yes.
All right.
4,
so now you're on this
5.
one. So draw a card and one more, which will cap that one off. Blink. And that one.
-1 sprout.
Grow
Give
uno.
me that. And
2 more soil. All right. Let's do turno. I'm late on sprouts. Okay. Bella needs to be comfy.
I'm gonna get sprout.
I don't know. Peter was looking for what Bella. I did post a picture of Bella to our Instagram. So if you want to know what Bella looks like, she is on our Instagram.
She's the cutest.
She's the cutest.
Mi bebé. Okay, I did that.
That one. Okay.
So I gain 6
I'll get 2 sprouts or 2 soil. I think I'll do the 2 sprouts because I said I need sprouts.
2 soil.
Okay.
See, I have paid. I have not played more cards.
No, you're good. All right.
Something
6. You need 9. You need 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
No.
6. I'm at 7. 9 to get that one. 9 for
I was counting 5. It's 5 of these. 2 different abilities.
2 different abilities.
1, 2, 3. No.
3. Yeah, you're still
4.
at 3.
This.
No.
Oh no, it's just 1 ability.
Yeah, it's just 1 ability. Okay. We're activating our green. So I can do 1 tree for 2 soil. Don't think I need to do that. I can do 1 sprout for 2 cards. I don't think I need to do that now. No, I think I'm good. So I don't need to do that now.
I'm just gonna get
Minus
1
1 to get 2 and 1. I'll do that. Minus 1 to get 2. Oops, 1 sprout. And 2 soil. Minus 1 to get 1 soil. I think I'm good on soil now. Minus 1 tree to get 1 soil and 1. Oh, I need the bush. I don't need the tree. All right. See? Did you activate all yours? Your blues?
Yeah.
Okay. Plant. I'm going to do.
Play 1 and draw 1.
I'm going to play this here. This is Iridisol terrain. Cost of all bushes are 2 less. Cannot cost less than 0, which means I guess you don't get a refund. And then I'm going to play this bush, which technically is going to cost me -1 because it's got a sun on it. And it's -2 and it's 2. And I'm going to put this bush a key. Yep. And then I get to draw 4 and keep 1. 1, 2, 3. I was actually exactly 4. How have I not gotten any rocky terrain? Oh, I've not been paying attention, amor. Lo siento. The rocky is up here. So there's probably many a turns where I planted and I should have gotten, so let's see here. This would have been 1 from this. So I should have gotten 2 from that one. I should have gotten
So
2 from that
plus
one.
3.
I should get 2 from this one, which is this turn. I would have gotten 2 for this one. Holy cow. I've been looking in the wrong spot. I would have gotten 2 from this one. Yeah, I was looking in the wrong spot. I was looking at this center icon. Remember when I was like, how come the Rocky Mountains aren't considered rocky? It's because I was looking here. This is the terrain icon. That's the rocky icon. So almost all of your terrains are considered rocky. Wow. Yeah, I've been messing that up. Okay. I have a lot of cards. Oh no, these are the 4. I needed to pick one of these. This one. Okay. Alright, did you activate all your greens? I don't have a lot of greens, like out here. Have you noticed that? Are there that many cards that have green on the bottom? No, there isn't. I wonder if this is the only green.
Oh, see, that's
I wonder. Because that's your
That's-
focus. That would be my focus. I'd want to make sure that I always get that card. Nope, there's a
the
green.
terrain has green.
Terrain. Some terrain has green. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we learned something. We learn something every time we play a game. Okay. Did all that, activated my stuff.
And then I unlearn.
And then we unlearn on the next game. Hang on, let me double check that we don't have anything. 5 cards having 2 different abilities. Wow, I've not been
5
playing any of
cards.
those.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, no.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so you need 1 more. 9 flora with 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I need 1 more.
6.
9 plus cards with a soil of 3 or less. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Woohoo! Because I played 2. I played a 0, and then he was a freebie.
3, 4.
Again, you have till the end of the game. It's not like
Pero end of the game is gonna be 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
10 cards with even score. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
1,
7,
2.
8, 9. I need 1 more. 1 more, and I got that one. Okay. Tu terreno.
Pero mis árboles son más grandes.
Tu árboles es más grandes y tengo muchos puntos porque es 10. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Muy bien, gracias. ¿Y tú? Somebody asked, it was one of the things I thought, I says, what language? I was like, English? I said Spanglish, whether you want it or not.
¿Qué?
Remember the guy that came into the chat and that's what he said? He said, he's like, I love the Spanglish.
Sí. Mi turno. So, ¿qué quiero?
I don't know why I'm going to play this. I don't know if I should play that. I don't need any more soil. Soil doesn't give me any points at the end of the game, right? Extra soil. No. Soil, you either use it or you either use it or lose it, basically. I'm going to have to move me extra life metal to a key. There we
¿Qué
go.
quiero?
You don't know what you want to do?
Un momento, un
Momentito.
un momentito.
Momentito.
No más árboles.
Don't forget this one too. If you when you're planting your mushrooms, you want them to be diagonal. So you're probably going to want to move all this way to be able to get these to connect. So you get 1, 2. You won't be able to connect to that one. That's what I've been doing. That's why mine is so weird. That's why mine's not set like yours. Why mine's got all these holes. It's because my holes are where I'm going to put my mushrooms and my bushes. See, so bush, I got 1, 2, 3. And mushrooms, I've got 1. I only have 2 mushrooms right now.
4 points per mushroom in 1 continuous line through. Line through diagonally adjacent cards.
1 through 7. So I think the most you'd be able to get is probably 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know how you'd get 7 though. 1, 2, 3, 4.
And that is my
5.
only Oh no, I have 2 mushrooms.
I don't know how you'd get 7. Oh, maybe starting in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, then you get stuck up there. How would you get 7? Starting in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, yeah, look. To get the 7, you have to start in the middle. You'd have to go 1. How did I do that? 1, 2, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. How did I do that? I don't know. There's a way to get 7. My brain is not seeing it right now. But that's fine. Okay. Have you chose your action yet?
Because I don't know. I'm gonna play 2 cards and draw 4 and choose 1.
Okay. Audrey is going to plant. So plant, plant, plant. Okay. All right. So I don't need to worry about the 9 cards anymore. So now I'm just working about even points.
Now I don't have mushrooms.
And bush. Okay.
Ay, pero eres
I'm gonna
rojo.
plant the bush. What's a giant cactus? So he's got a son, so he's 1 less. So he is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, sorry. Plus I get my discount here. So he's actually -3. So he's actually only 4. Ooh. That's fantastic. All right, so we're gonna take that. Then he's a bush. Bush, 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 bush. Bush necesita aquí. Because that makes me... Unfortunately, I can't come back, though. That does kind of lock me. Yeah, gives me more points than no points. Okay. So we're going to play him a key. He does not have a stone, so I do not activate that ability. And I draw 1 card. Uno. Ooh. I like you. You're worth a lot of points, too. Okay.
Five cards, each having 2 different.
The combo, the split cards. I thought you needed 1 more split card, right?
Sí, pero I also need a mushroom.
Yeah, that's fine.
So I'm paying what? 3?
Well, not side.
Diagonal.
Well, no, well, yeah, diagonally. Well, that's if this was a mushroom, I'd say put it here, right? Because you
This
go
is a
1,
mushroom.
2, 3. You can't go there, right? So if you go, you can even do it here technically. 1, 2. No, that's not a mushroom.
I only have
No, you
this
could do
one.
here. 1, 2, and if you put another one there, that would give you 3.
Oh, and that completes my yellow too. 1, 2. So I need 1 here.
Well, you can put 1 here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so you could get up to probably 4 now. Put 1 here. So you'd have 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Or here. Here or here. You don't want to. Yep. You just can't cross back over yourself. That's all. Is that you planted 1 card or you planted 2?
That's just 1.
You paid your 3?
See.
Okay.
I was good. I paid. I paid, right? I paid.
See. Okay. Yeah, you got some over there on the side.
But these 3, why are they here on these 3?
I don't know. I'd have to rewind the camera. I'm going to say you paid. Don't forget your event, because you can do your event at any time. Is that keeping with your color?
Yeah, that one is supposed to be red.
Okay.
No, dos.
Dos? Yeah, no sun. So dos. All right. So now you got 2 in a row, so that would get you 8 points. Okay. Now you activate your greens. So you played 1 yellow, so you get 2 soil. And then you draw 4 and keep 1. See? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So while Audrey's figuring out what card she wants to keep, I'm going to do the grow action. Oh, we forgot to hang on. We forgot to check for scoring before I do that. I know I have that now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So I have that one now. 10. Do not have the split because I haven't put a single split card, so I'm not getting that one. So that's 15 points you'll be able to get uncontested because
I have nothing.
1, 2, 3. Oh, you're still at 4. So you need to find you another split card. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you want to get one more split card. 9 cards with 3 or less. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're at 6. You should be able to get to 3 more cards that are 3 or less. 10 cards with even scoring. 1, 2, 3. No, because you got a bunch of ones. Okay. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so you're at 6. You got to get some more. Okay. So we're going to do the sprout action. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Sprouts.
6.
Yes, I'm gonna complete it.
And 2 of these. And now we activate blue. Don't need that. Don't need that. -1. Yeah, I'll do that one. -1 to get 2. And another sprout. So it's basically it's a wash because 1 for 1 for the sprout. This one -1 for 1 soil. No. -1 tree.
-1
Definitely needs more trees. Definitely needs more trees.
We're activating the teal, right?
Yeah. Blue. Yes. Teal. Blue. Yes.
So -1 of that for 1 sprout.
Ooh, I'm not sure I really like that one. So this one here is fertile rainless land. You get 3 sprouts on a green action or more. Better, you can't do the blue.
Oh, uy.
Yeah, I'm not gonna play him, so I'm gonna get.
Can you grab mi cosita there?
Oh! If a tree falls in the forest and no one is there to hear it, does it make a sound? The other one is if a bear farts in the forest and nobody's there to hear it, doesn't make a sound.
I did that one.
All right. Yeah, I activated all mine.
+1 tree.
All right, and then you're supposed to do that at the end of the round, but that's fine because I know I don't have it. And then I get this one here. 9 flora. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9.
And -1 is for 2. +1
Sprout.
sprout.
Are you at 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep. And so it goes in active player. This is why you're supposed to do it at the end. It goes by active player. I was the active player, so of course I get to go up there first.
No, pero I go.
Yeah, you're good. You get as many as you can on a turn.
Oh,
can-
then this one is wrong. I meant to put it there. I don't have still
1,
5.
2, 3. Oh, okay. Sorry. Okay. I thought that's the one you got. So yeah, so that's why you have to wait till the end of the round because then it goes in active player turn. So of course I get first because I was the active player. So that's kind of a race aspect of getting it before the other players. Okay.
No, I'm doing so bad. Mi turno?
Sorry. Yeah, but you look at like my trees. I've chopped down my entire. I've chopped down all of my trees, pretty much.
Okay. So I draw 4 and
Yeah, I don't.
get 2 trees.
Yep, and I don't need any cards. So one there, and yeah, one there. Yeah. I got to remember these are the two that if I'm going to take one off, it's these two because they're only worth 1. Okay.
I don't get plantas con double ability.
Out of the 4 cards?
Yeah,
No, this is a double.
pero it's not plant.
It doesn't have to be a plant.
I know, but I need plant for something.
Yeah, but that might give you some kind
Oh,
of
I was
benefit.
looking for a mushroom. It was.
Oh, okay. That's fine. You can't put a mushroom in this spot anyways. Oh, but it's not the color you want. It's green. Ooh, that messes up your column.
See.
If you play that, then yeah, you can't play any of your... If you play this, you basically would have to do an entire row of terrain. Because it would that would be the only way to get the brown ability in the entire column. Oh, activate my yellows. +2. +2 growth. Yeah. +1 growth for each bush in this row. There's 2 bushes. Ooh, that was actually good.
Those are all mine. Those are all mine. Those are all mine.
What, the árboles?
¿Qué estoy haciendo?
Some of these need some sanding out. People were talking about it on Board Game Geek, like that they didn't always sit flush.
Sí.
Ah!
Yeah.
They just need a little bit of sandpaper. Will take care of that. All right, so that was this guy here. This one here, I don't need any more soil. This one here, I keep chopping down a tree because it technically gives me, I lose a point and I get a point. But right now I think I would be losing more than a point. So I don't have these two.
We are activating yellow. I'm not doing that.
Max is 24. What's 24? 6? No. 3 goes into 24 8 times, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh wow, I'm close, but not there. Okay, so that's fine. Yeah, I think I'll do that then. I will get rid of one of you. I'll save you for later. To get one of you, and I'm not going to use you anymore. Get rid of you.
Oh, this one needs some. Okay. See, I'm doing activar.
Okay.
Activación.
-1 to get 1 growth. Okay. 2 soil.
Wait, when did I put this?
You're not okay. Oh, when did you play that? We're not doing green, so you didn't do it this turn.
No, because it already has sprouts and all that.
Yeah, you said you paid last time. You played a card. Okay, so 2 soil. And then you can chop down a tree to draw 1 card.
No.
Okay. Did you get any of the stuff? You didn't get your 5.
I need one object that says
9
that
cards
registers.
-3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here it's 6. So you need 3 more cards. 10 cards with even. 1, 2. Oh, really? 3. A whole of your. There's another one of these. It's like 10 cards for odds. It's a different. It's a different one. Okay. Es mi turno. Y mi necesita plantar. I will plant. I will plant 2 cards. Neither one of them have. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. It's going to cost me 9 to play these 2 cards. All right. All right, where? Oh, there's my mushrooms. Pum, 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 pum. Put you here. Put you here. Es bonita. Draw 4. Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I keep doing that. It's funny. Like I saw before you play Monique and Naveen play, and she had she had the same thing. She had like a 6 stack, and I was like, she's gonna hit that, didn't hit it. Like she's gonna hit that, didn't hit it. Then Naveen reaches across. I'm like, he's gonna hit that, didn't hit it. I was like, jeez. And I've hit yours twice. All right, now this was what was in my hand. All right, from these 4.
Okay, where are we going?
Oh, dang it. This is way too late to get this card. Oh, no, it's not. No, that messes up my mushrooms, though. Hang on. Where's my mushrooms? Oh, no. This is in the wrong spot. Hang on. I gotta remember my mushrooms. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think I want this. Where's my bushes? 1, 2. Oh, I screwed up. I put this. Oh no. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that one's stopped. That one's done. I can't go anymore with bushes. Okay. Yeah. So I want that card. Okay. Okay. Activate green. Did I play any rocks? I played this one. Doesn't have rocks. I played this one. This one does have rocks. So I get 2 sprouts. Any more greens? No. That's in my hand. Okay. All right. Did you activate your greens?
Sí, pero no.
Oh, you didn't play yellow. Okay. Sí, pero no. No. No tienes agua. No tengo agua. ¿Tú tienes agua?
Sí, tengo agua.
Gracias.
De nada.
Oh, you're gonna plant it
Con
también?
gusto. I need to complete my rows. I'm so going to lose.
Tú es luz. Okay. So we're doing the plant. So I can plant 1 card. So I'm going to plant this a key. My pasture. I need pastor.
Seriously, no, I can't believe it.
And it's got a sun, so it's a discount of 1. And then I draw a card. It's not a double, so you don't have to worry about it. It is slime mold. So there's certain cards for future games that have underlines, and that's because there is a card that says for every card that has a animal name in it. So slime, buck, parrot. I think you had one that was crab. Florida Strangler. We don't want a Florida Strangler down here. That's like the Office. Where was the Office? Where did it take place? It was the whatever they were, Strangler. Remember, and they called it the Strangler. And then the HR guy went to prison, and then the Strangler strangled him. On The Office.
I don't remember that.
Make sure it connects.
It does
What is this?
not.
What is this?
It's on go, but this is red, and this is my red cone.
Yeah.
So
1,
it would work if I put it.
2, 3, either here or here.
No, because it is this one.
Oh, that's
Here.
that one's that. No, but that's not going to work, more. You go 1, 2, 3. It has to go at an angle. So it has to go here or here to get your 4th. I mean, I've got one that's only 4 as well, and it got stopped. I didn't make it to 7. Again, I can't figure out how
I can't.
No? Okay.
No tengo 4.
See? You had a hidden, you had a hiding one.
Sí. Ahora soy pobre y no tengo más tierra.
Okay.
No más sol.
But you put, oh, there was a sun. So it actually was only, no, it's sun. So it actually only would cost you 3 anyways.
I'm not even looking at that.
All right. So you can't, can you plan another one? Do you have something with a sun that would make it free, or only 1?
Now I complete my. See?
Okay.
Now I complete my split abilities. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, amor, that's a good one because look, on your draw, instead of you drawing a card, you can just convert that to a red for free, and then it puts it red in your red aisle. So
Pero
you
mi
use.
red
Oh no! You can do red on more than one column.
when I activate.
This is now a red column too. So when you activate,
No, when do I
you
activate?
skip a +1 draw.
Okay.
So anytime you need to do a draw, you would skip.
And activate this.
Oh, you skip planting a card to do that. Yeah, so skip planting a card in a future turn. You would skip planting a card to basically replace that card with a red, which is because right now you need it to get your objective on this turn. On a future turn, you won't need it anymore and get rid of it. See?
Pero when does this activate? This color?
When we play green again.
¿Por qué green?
Plant a card. You get your symbol. Plant a card. See? So again, future turn. Not this turn, future turn. So future turn, you'll be able to turn that into a red. But this turn, you're good. All right, so you played no yellow, so that didn't activate. This does activate, even though you just played it. So right here, you get to add 2 cards from your hand to your compost. So really, that's actually a good card to leave out there for a while and probably get rid of it at like the very end. So I would leave him out here until you're almost done and then get rid of him and put a red card there because you can keep doing that compost and keep adding cards. That's actually better than mine because mine is only on this red action and we've not been taking this red action that often because we haven't needed, well, you might on your next turn, but I haven't needed soil, so I've not been going there. All right, that was my only green to activate was this on the Rocky, right? And I already did it, so.
Caspito.
Caspito.
Here.
All right. I don't have 2 cards to plant. I don't necessarily need more sprouts. I could use more sprouts. Oh, hang on. No, I do have another green. I forgot. I planted this, so I get a growth token or growth there. All my growths are 1s, except for that one. Okay. I forgot to do that. Okay. Bum, bum, bum. So I can either do growth or I can do I think I'll do I don't need 4 cards though. That's fine. I'm gonna do the growth. I'm gonna do yellow. I'm about hitting your thing again. Stay. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right.
Yeah.
Growth. Four, 5. All right, so I did that. And then you can draw 2 cards. You're gonna grow. Oh, you can't grow. Yeah, you can grow. Although you would grow probably with your stuff too, so it's kind of a mix match. Yeah, don't forget to make sure you activate that. So you discard to your compost. All right, yellow. -1 for 3 soil. No. +2 more growth. 1, 2. +1 growth for each bush, and I have 2 in here, so that'd be 2 growth. I think I only have 1 spot left now. -1 for no. Minus a tree. Yeah, so I always do this one. -1 to get 1 and add 1 to decompost. I'm not going to do that. Yeah, I'm not going to do that.
Oh,
No.
that one was. Ya no más.
Ya no más.
Dos soil.
Dos soil.
No, I'm not gonna
Well, get rid of a growth
Kill
for
one.
drawing a card. Yeah.
kill one tree.
No killing the trees. It's all about planting the trees.
So now, so I can do this, I have to plant.
Well, again, right now, though, you may or may not want to get rid of this right now. I've got 3 cards left to plant. When you'd want to get rid of this is either once I hit 16, or when you're getting close to hit 16, right? Because every time we do a plant action, you're going to add more cards here.
Right, so I should plant now.
Well, hang on, let me double
So I
check you
can
didn't.
skip it.
9 cards with 3 or less. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you're at 7, so you 2 more, you're good. Or 10 even. 1 even points. 1, 2, 3, 4. All of yours are odd, but they're high numbers though. Like you've got like, well, no, they're all ones. They're all 1 pointers. This one, then that's a 5. That's a good one. And it holds lots of sprouts too. Okay, so you're doing the plant. Okay, so I'm on the plant action. All right, so I have to plant 1 shiitake, and he's sunny, so that will be 6. 1, 2, 3, 4.
No, I can't afford this. I am so poor.
What? Why did you go to that action or more?
Because I can put more
Not-
here.
But maybe I'll do that on my turn. I'm gonna have to plant. Do the soil
But you're
action.
already doing something.
Do the soil. No, I haven't played this yet. Do the soil action so you can get yourself some soil. Remember, you can always do this as well to get soil. You can trade in 3 sprouts to get soil. But that is a loss of points, so it's kind of, you know. I mean, I can do this on my turn. Fine. All right. So I get 2 soil or put 2 in the compost. I'm going to put 2 in the compost. Oh, like him. One.
No, then
Okay.
why am I doing this? Then I don't plant. I just
2.
got soil.
Yeah, you just got soil. Okay. And I added more to me grande compost pile. Okay. Now we activate reds. So -1 soil to compost 4 cards from my hand. Do I want to comp? I can't remember if you have to do everything the card says, or you do add as much as you want. So let's see here, abilities. Never forced to activate a card. You may skip activation cards. Okay, so I'm thinking if you activate it, you have to do the whole thing. Yeah. If a card is activated, all costs must be paid. However, the benefits may be collected as desired, partially. Oh, okay, so you can do it partially. Okay, so I can do it. I can do as much as I want. I don't have to do all 4. Okay, so I want to keep that. Share. Oh, this card's not going to do me as much good as I thought anymore. I was going to do something with this. All right, so I'm going to discard you and you think I'm keeping, let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can only do one more mushroom. 3. So I'm keeping you just because you're cheap. It's really the only reason, because you're cheap to play. All right. So I did that. That was that guy. I could do 3 more from my hand. I don't have any more in my hand. I get 1 growth, which is a key, and 1 sprout, which is really doesn't matter. We just fill you up. I can get rid of 1 to get a soil. I don't need it. I can get rid of him again that I just got to get 1 soil. No. That was the last one. Okay. Mi terreno. Okay. Here, I'll be nice. I'll plant for you. You seem like you really wanted to plant something. All right, so I'm gonna plant me shiitake.
So if I don't no.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. If you choose not to plant, you could replace that, but then you're not gonna be able to activate that right now. That's what I'm saying. You kind of want to do that on the last plant action. Absolutely. Shiitake here. And then my second card is this one, which is...
It's okay. You're planting.
Oh man, I screwed up.
Oh man.
I screwed up. I don't have enough because it doesn't have a sun. I thought it had a sun. Because this will reduce it by 2, but that's still 4, and I only have 3. Whoopsie. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. No. Maybe. Maybe. No. That's not bad.
And draw one. Not plant.
No, so I don't want that. Okay. Activate your greens. What color did you play? So get your 2. Yep, 2 soil. And then your discard 2 to your...
Now todos son mushroom. Gosh. This is so complicated. 2?
Yes, 2. Mm-hmm. Again, if you want to try to get this objective, you want to make sure you're not getting rid of the low-cost cards. Parati.
I need to plant 2. Can I?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can do them back to back. Which means I can't plant anything. So I'm just drawing the card, I guess. Tall fescue. Trying to figure out why grass is in the herbs category. They said some of the stuff they had to just put into a category for game balance, even though it's in the wrong category. You don't technically need any more mushrooms or more. You don't want to put that yellow there. That messes up your column. You don't need more mushrooms. You've already got it. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can't go back down. It's diagonal.
See, I was looking at this one. But it's how many? Oh, 4 points. For each mushroom continues lines.
You could technically put it here because you could get 1, 2 for that small group. It'd be a small
Or
group.
here.
Well, no, that one's part of this group. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Because what color is this? Is red.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I paid 1, so I'm gonna pay 4.
Well, it's sun, so 3 more.
Oh, 3. 3, which is red.
The lumberjacks in your forest are really going. Which cards did you play?
Which ones?
You played 2 cards?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I haven't done that.
Technically, if you don't want the cards, just grab 1 card and discard the other 3 just to get them going, unless it's something you think you want. So activate green. I didn't play any cards, so my Rocky doesn't do, but I do get 1 growth key.
I don't think I will even be able to afford.
Yeah, I don't even have enough sprouts right now. Green. So did you play a yellow? Both of your cards yellow? That was a yellow.
This and the other one was dark.
Yep. So you get 4 soil, and then you can discard 2 cards into your. Yeah, you only need 1 card left, so it's technically end of game. If I do a plant action, it's end of game, but I can't afford to do it. Yeah, I can't even afford to do it right now. I could, but I'd have to get rid of a lot of my sprouts to do it. Problem is, if you do it, you're just going to end the game, and then I won't have another turn. That's the thing. I'll have two holes. You don't lose points for having the hole. It'd be better if you had cards in there. So how much would I need to be able to?
Well, I would have to do that because that would give me points.
Well, that's the only way you'd be able to. Well, actually, yeah, you have to do it as well, because the only way for you to get rid of this plus put a card there is
to play 2.
Is to play 2. Yeah, so you can get rid of that and then replace that. But you need a roll hole.
I can't do it. I have uno only.
1 red? Oh yeah, you need 2 reds. I need to grow a tree anyways. Here, I'll be nice to you. There you go. You can draw the cards. I need to grow a tree. So 2. Oh, it's yeah, draw 2.
Yeah, not right now.
I tried to give you a red one. Here, I took your red. All right. Well, no, don't you have are any of your red? You've got some red things. Maybe some of your red things let you draw cards, don't they? Yeah, down here, draw 1 card. You start at the top, though.
We are activating what?
Oh no, yellow. Sorry, maybe one of your yellows. Yeah, your very first yellow lets you draw a card.
And then this.
Well, this lets you compost. So do your compost first and your growth.
I always forget about this.
-1 tree for 3 soil. Yeah, it's fine. So -1 tree. Get my 3 soil, because now my little combo up here works, because I'll be able to plant it. Now I get +2. So we put him back. And we put one on him. +1 on each bush in this row. Well, they're both full. -1 for. Yeah, it's probably worth it at this point. It's the only way I'm getting soil now. And then -1 tree to get a soil and oops. Right. Oh, there it is. I was like, I know I earthquaked something. Where'd it go? And then discard.
Please be rojo.
This is worth 0 points. Jelly ear. It's not jelly beans. It's jelly ear. Very ugly looking.
Okay.
It's a fungus. It's a fungus among us.
Mm.
An ear-shaped mushroom that can rehydrate easily after periods of low moisture.
Okay, -1 of this allows me to draw.
And last one, get rid of a tree
Tree, which is
to draw. Wow. All right, well, it is your action, so if you want to do the draw 4, that's on you.
Pero then I cannot.
Hmm?
I have to do this one first. Play
No.
2.
No, you can do the exact same thing we just did. You can go here and draw 4.
But then I cannot play it.
No.
So I still won't have my red
You
one
would,
there.
yeah, you would have to hope that whatever I'm planting is cheaper than the amount of soil that I now have.
So how many more rounds?
It's once one of us hits both of these. If I hit it, you get one more turn. If you hit it, I don't get
Okay,
another
I'm
turn.
gonna then do that.
All right. So, all right. +2 or 2 growth. I will do. Oh, I made that one. I made that one grow too tall.
Broken.
Again, you have all of these that you get to activate again. I screwed up here. This should have just been. I saw 5 points and I was building it backwards. So 1 there.
Okay, so
And 1 there.
One, two, three.
So -1 to get 3. +2 just puts it back. And that does nothing. -1 for 1. I don't need more soil.
You gave me another
Then
three.
-1
Oh.
for soil.
No, wait. Okay, -1 of these will give me 2 trees. So I need 2 trees. So I need just 1 in. Draw 1.
There's your little
And I don't have more trees to put.
-1 to get a. Basically, it's a swap of points. Hang on, let me see if you have 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3. So technically, you're at an odd number, which means you wouldn't get the bonus points. So it'd be a 1-to-1 swap right now. So.
So if I remove 1,
Yeah, if you remove 1, because you've got an odd number, you don't have 4, you have 3. If you add 1 more, then you'll get 3 more points. So you're right at that cusp, but you might want to keep it in case you can. Oh, because wait a minute, sorry, you get to add 1, because I bet you didn't do that again.
I did it.
Oh, you did this time? Okay. Yeah, so it's a 1-to-1 swap. I would just leave it in there probably.
Mm-hmm.
-1 to grow a tree. You have a tree there. It's a 1-to-1 swap again, unless you think you can make that. You can't make that tree. +2 soil.
Can I do +2 soil?
No, we're on this one. Minus a soil to draw a card. You got your red, so I'm guessing you don't need to. Minus a tree to draw a card. I guess you don't need to. Okay. All right. Interno. So I will go ahead and... Oh, hang on. Let's see. Did you get any of these yet? -3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There you go.
Woohoo! That you counted the leaves, see?
Yeah. No, the soil. This is the leaves. Even leaves.
Oh,
1, 2, 3,
4.
4, 5. Yeah, so you're not going to get that one. So it's kind of like mine. I didn't get that one. So that's kind of a wash, those two. All right, so we'll go ahead and up here and plant. What's going to give me the most points? Okay, so I want this one. So he's gratis. Actually, he gives me a refund of 1 because see, it's -1. So do I get the refund? No. Actually, I'm sorry. No, he's -3. Do I get a -3 refund? Because it's -2 plus -1. He's -3. And then the most points after that. Again, you're going to be able to take a turn, which means I get to do one more thing. But you get to plant 1 card.
Right, but
I wouldn't do that. I would do that on your turn. That way, you're going to get to compost 2 more cards.
okay. But if I completed it already, do I still get to play 1 more?
No. So yes, you want to go ahead and do that. You need to do that now.
But then still I don't complete this because
you still. Oh no. Sorry. Yes, you still get 1 more turn. You still get 1 more turn. It's even number of turns. So yes, I'm going to trigger. We both are going to trigger the end of the game. But because I'm the first player and I'm the active player, you still get 1 more turn. Okay. Oh yeah. Hang on. So this will give me +1 for each. +1 cube for each. Oh, that's when it activates. Points. He's only going to give me 1 point. No, I don't want you. Don't want you. It's this guy I wanted. He's going to give me 6 points. So put him there. He cost 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Activate green abilities. I did not play that, so I get no cubes. But I do get 1 growth. Okay. Activate your green abilities. Did you play a yellow? No. Did you discard 2 cards? No. So 2 cards into your compost. All right. And back to you.
so I have to plant.
Yeah, you're going to plant so that way you can do this for free. So basically it says you skip your planting to put a red card for free and then draw 2 cards. Drawing the 2 cards doesn't do any good, but you can draw. Well, I mean, still draw the 2 cards because maybe you'll get an event card that can help you.
I'm discarding almost all the
Did it say compost that or? Yeah, compost it. Yep. And then draw 2 cards. You drew 1. Yep. Maybe you get. I was saying maybe you get an event. Do you have any events in your hand that are going to give you any bonus? All right, I can't play a card, but I get to draw a card. It's not an event. And then activate my green. Since I didn't play a card, I can't do that, but I do get to do 1 growth. It doesn't matter where I put the growth. Oh, I should have put that growth last time here. I forgot that when you were going to go, I was going to get to do 1 more growth. Oh, well. Okay. Activate your greens. You didn't play a yellow. And then you got rid of your other green, right? That's it.
This is...
Siakobo. Okie dokie. Scoring time. This is going to take like an hour, I bet, because scoring is muy difícil En juego. Okay. A for Adri. W for Will. All right. So we add up all of our points on our leaf symbols on our cards.
Ah, mi calculadora is dead. My phone is dead.
Doesn't you got to do it in our heads.
Okay, 4, 5. Con esto, ¿sí?
Sí.
52.
Wish.
Did I do it right?
48 for me. All right. Now our event cards. I have an event card. You don't. So mine is -1. There's a 0. Now is 1 times the number of cards in your compost. Your compost got big there at the end.
Because when I played the red, it made me make a lot of compost.
So 29 for me.
22.
22 for you. All right. Your sprouts.
Shit. 15.
Wish I had almost double. 1 times each tree or final tree score. Yours are, I think, are all final tree scores. Yeah, because you don't have any orphan trees, so the white add up all the white scores.
$55.
Wow.
Sí, ok, let me do it again. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 24, 25, 26.
No.
Ah, no, mentiras. No, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. $51.
Yeah, I mean, you went tree heavy. I mean, that's a lot of these were like 5s, 10s, stuff like that. I mean, that's again. I think there's so many strategies to win in this game. You just focus on something. So you were playing a lot of high cards, which had that on it. 34. So, land cards, or land scoring. So on the bottom of some land cards, there's a scoring. This one here. So I get 3 points for each. This I lucked out because these were already here. 3 points for each herb next to this one, so I get 6. All right. So now we do the these. So all right. So we'll do our hours first. So you got 24 because you did all 4 rows, right? All 4 of your rows is a single color. So 4 times 6 is 24. Okay, so we know yours is 24 on that one. Mine is 4 points per bush in a line. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, because that's a tree. That stopped me. And even if I go this other way, that's a mushroom. So that still, yeah, I think it was 16. That's all I could do. All right. 4 points for each mushroom in a continuous line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 20. I think yours was. It doesn't say score your largest one, so.
4 points per mushroom in 1 continuous.
I think it is 1. It says 1 continuous line. So yeah, you can only count one because it's saying one continuous line.
Let's see. So I got 1, 2,
So we did this on the same turn,
3.
right? We both actually hit 16 on the same turn, but I was the active player. So that means I get that.
I got 3 or 1, 2.
No, it was, no, here, right? We started here.
1, 2, 3,
3,
4.
So 4 times 4, so 16. All right. 3 points for every 4 in here. So basically just take your, so you had 22. 22 divided by 4 is 8? No. 7? No. 6? No.
5 por 4, 20.
5. Yeah, 5. 5 is 20. Duh.
5.5.
Well, 5. So 5 times 3 is 15. All right. And 29 minus 4 is 28. So it's 6, 7, right? So 7 times 3 is 21. All right. The paw prints. So you got 15, 26, 37. And I got 15, 30, 45, 52. All right. Time to add. Addición. The calculator. Okay. 52, 22, 15, 51, 24, 16, 15, 37, 232. Wow, this is a high scoring.
It was...
I was thinking it was like Monique and Naveen got like in the 200s, and the Dice Towers talk about how like they got in the 100s. So maybe when they were saying hundreds, they meant in the hundreds, not like 100. Either that or we just optimized better. I don't know. All right, so for me, 48 minus 1 plus 29, 31, 34, 6, 16, 20, 21, 52. 256. So 256 to 232. So it's only a 20-point difference. And when considering how big a lot of this stuff is, but this is...
I thought it was going to the worst.
Yeah, I mean, I think your trees, I don't think you took notice of how many trees
I
you
mean,
had.
that
Like
I was
your trees...
trying to work on that on this objective, but...
Yeah, your trees... really your trees were good. Your actual regular points were more than mine. You had 52 to my 48, but your trees was 51 to my 34. Really where it was those objectives. By you not completing any of the other ones, you missed out on those, at least the 11 points. Right? And I got the 15s first. So all right, guys, we're going to flip over and give our first impressions. There we go. All right, so of course this is the Kickstarter Deluxe copy of the game. The only thing that is deluxe in the game, if you've got it, is the little wooden soil instead of cardboard soil tokens. So I left these out. I didn't know if we'd need the 5s and the 10s, but I left those out so that you could see what the cardboard tokens look like. And then the active player marker, instead of the cardboard one, you get the nice thick
really
one
nice.
there. Everything, and these being wood. The leaves are wood instead of cardboard tokens. So what do you think of all the components, the art?
I love all
I would say the art, but it's not art.
It's photography.
It's actual photos, yeah.
I mean, the photographs are good.
Very good. And that's what it is. It's not like some cheap looking photo, like somebody
No.
went out to stock images. It's like, no, it's like National Geographic photos, like really good. I mean, you look at our little chameleon buddy here, and like he looks really cool looking, right? They all look really pretty. No, I like the art. I like all the components. We did mention the little trees are nice. They are finicky. You do kind of knock them over. Ours seemed to do okay. I didn't notice too many that were like misshapen, but I know some people in BGG complain that...
I got one, but I didn't put it apart, so I kept throwing it there, and maybe I keep getting
Well,
it again.
well, one thing I found, and this is for anybody else who might have it and be having a problem, I found that if you just take two of them and kind of keep going like this, it actually kind of gets that burrs or whatever that's not keeping it flat a little bit better. But I did notice it does seem like they were manufactured separately, because I noticed some of them seem to be like a lighter color than the other. So I think they were manufactured separate and then just thrown in a big bin. So there is some abnormality that's going to be happening with any type of wood game. The boards do have a little bit of a bow to them. Again, is normal. We're also in Florida, the humidity. The other thing that unfortunate is the nice upgraded tokens, the soil. I don't remember the Kickstarter said how many we were getting and how many you'd probably need in a game, but I think the expectation of everybody was that you weren't getting all ones, that you'd get 1s, 5s, and 10s of the soil tokens,
like
and
the
you don't. So therefore, if you're playing at a larger player count, you're not going to have enough of these. I don't know about the sprout tokens. I mean, we've got a lot left over here, but they did give you actual sprout tokens as well, besides the cubes. It's nice, right? Because it's easy. You just print. It's already printed on the cardboard, so it's like freebie in the space that was there. So it's nice that it's there. But also, green cubes are pretty cheap in terms of like picking them up aftermarket. These, unfortunately, are very custom shaped. I don't know if you'd be able to find these. If they offer the Kickstarter again, I would probably say hope that they give 5s and 10s. If not, you might want to pick up an extra pack if you're going to play at larger player counts. Otherwise, Player Aid was nice, except for we did mention the icons weren't here, which confused me for a minute, because even when I was playing it for a while, I wasn't counting my icons correctly. But the icons are clear, I think. I told you about everything being double-sided.
Yeah.
Right? So that adds a lot of variety to the game. All of your island cards are double-sided. All of your climate cards are double-sided. All of your objective cards are double-sided. So like this is what we played with, but then you still have all of this. I don't know if you saw how many of everything. I think in the rule book it talks about just the island cards and the climate cards makes over 25,000 combinations because of the double-sided nature of them and the number of different cards. And all of that's going to change the game, your objective, everything's going to change. And then the number of cards you get. I mean, we still, I mean, now again, 2-player game, we still had this many cards to go to even be able to see every card in here. And from what I understand, every card is unique. Every card is unique as a unique plant or a unique location or something like that. I did see the Adrasol for the location. There, I had another Adrasol card, but it did have different art. And the actual ability was different. So it technically was still a different card. Anything else to the components?
No, I really like them.
All right. So components, muy bien. And I'll tell you, most of this, again, is retail. Like I said, the couple things I mentioned in the beginning were the only things that were deluxeified. One thing I will say one other thing, and again, it's a nitpick thing, is they deluxeified this, which is nice. But they didn't deluxeify the first player marker, which is very rare. Yeah, it's still cardboard. It's normally that's what they deluxeify.
Yeah.
My assumption is because you don't move that. It just sits on the board to identify where the start of the game is. So I get it, but you know, if you're going to deluxeify everything. All right, next is the mechanics. So we've played similar mechanics to this before. We've played the tableau building, right? We've mentioned Everdell while we were playing the game. We've played the simultaneous action abilities with Terraforming Mars Ares Expedition. In my top 10 video, I screwed up and said Terraforming Mars had that ability. It doesn't. Ares Expedition is the one that has that, which is why it's more user-friendly. And then it's the engine building, right? Getting the cards to be able to get more things off of those. And then objectives, which Adri likes objectives when she actually follows them.
I was trying.
You were trying. So what do you think about all of the things?
I love all of the things. I mean, all of the things are really nice. I like that you have different
actions.
Actions.
Or
And that you activate, I mean, that you, being the first player, choose which one, but you got actually a good action as well as the
even
secondary
if
one.
it's secondary, and that was, yeah, that's something, is even going second, you still get to do something.
Yeah.
It's still
Yeah.
probably going to help you. It's not going to
Yeah.
hurt you.
Right.
So that, yeah, I like those
like that.
simultaneous actions. We don't have many games that are like that, but I think most games could benefit from that.
And then activating the color of the cards. Oh, that was
So your
easy.
engine. So the engine is the part that we've always struggled with, is getting an engine builder that we like, that we feel like, oh, we're actually building an engine. Everdell has a little bit of engine building, but it only happens during the certain seasons, right? When you're activating your green cards. Otherwise, it's more of a set collection because you're trying to match, oh, I need to get 3 purple cards and whatever, right? This one, I saw the engine, but I did see it a little bit too late. But at the same time, me messing up the engine, I don't think it wasn't detrimental. Like, I think with Ares Expedition, that's the problem with that, is I feel like if you don't build your engine perfect, you're not able to really do anything. And that's where we, like when we're doing the co-op, we struggle to, well, keep Mars terraformed. I think this one, even when I messed up my engine, I was, like you said, we're still able to do things, right?
Yes.
The objectives I like, as long as, again, for me, as long as I read them correctly. I don't feel like any of them was too hard to get. You just have to remember to be like, okay,
From the beginning, because then you need 10 plus cards for something. So you really have to start working.
Yeah, because that's only 6 cards
from the beginning.
6 cards that you can't do that. So that means you need to make sure you find 10 cards, and the cards you're playing have that even number. And because I was looking backwards, I wasn't even looking at the score number. I kept looking at the soil number for the first 2/3 of the game, right before I scored that. Well, maybe first half of the game.
That was my problem. Like, I mean, for me, this one I had it here, and it was like the easiest thing to do. But like, you have to see what is going to give you more things, and what you're going to be able to, of course, do and accomplish 2 of the objectives or more.
Yeah.
By doing so, it's, I mean,
well, and like we said, by scoring wise, right? You were 20 points behind me. If you would have,
it was more and more.
It was like 20, 24. It's 24 exactly. So if you were to have gotten the 10 cards, I would have given you 11. So then you'd only have been like 13 points behind. And if you would have closed yours out before me, that would have given you another 7. So now you would have only been like 6 points behind. Right? Who's to say, right? But yeah, I think there's a lot of ways to play, a lot of ways to win. The scores were very close. It wasn't like it was a complete, wash. So I like everything that's in here. And because we like this, and a lot of it is compared to, I think the most common comparison is Wingspan. I would be willing to try Wingspan. Like we said, if Stonemaier Games offers it up as a review, we'll definitely, of course, check it out in a review. I think this month's, it wasn't one of the copies. Or if it was, I missed it and I forgot to request it. Either way. Next is difficulty. Where do you think this lands with difficulty? Now, we did play, I will let you know. Now I'm telling you this. I don't want to tell you this at the beginning. We are playing the normal mode, not the basic mode.
I feel smart.
And then we also added in, of course, the season card.
I feel smart.
And technically, there's no rules for the season card. I think something would be fun with the season cards is starting with December. Randomly shuffle them face up, face down. Or not randomly shuffle, but randomly put them face up, face down. Or if you're going to do this method, again, it'd be a variant, would be to put them all as the ongoing effects. Have them all as the ongoing effects, and then have December as ongoing effect too. And so every single season, it changes what the ongoing effect was. That might be a little bit too complicated, but that'd be a neat thing. But we played with everything. So we were playing the normal mode. The beginner mode, you don't have the green objectives. So you don't have these, and you don't have the green objectives up there. So it's one less thing to have to focus on when you're building out your tableau. So with that said, where do you think the difficulty is?
Is what over what? 10? No, 5?
5.
I don't think it is in the. I think it's easy. Maybe
2,
2.3.
2.5, yeah, between
Yeah.
2 and a 2.5. This is, I think, they did a really good job of taking a lot of popular games, which are complex, and simplifying it. They took one of the most popular games right now for new hobby gamers, Wingspan, and adapted on it with this build. If you got to BGG, the creator actually has an entire article he wrote comparing it to those games and how he feels each game is better than his and how he feels his game is better than those, like how he made his things better for the way he wanted it, really how he wanted those other games to play, and they didn't, so he made this game play that way, right? But no, I think this is a real good entry
really
game for new hobby gamers.
There are multiple things to keep in mind.
Yes.
Well, I mean, at least with a person like me.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and this is what I'm saying. If you didn't have to worry about these, then you wouldn't have had to deal with that mushroom situation, and you could have probably gotten a couple more of the even point cards, right?
Well,
and
yeah.
and then here with the 3 cards in the 3 points for the extra cards here, you would have actually, that's where I got another 20 points, was right here.
But I would, a player rate would be good.
A player for what
For the order of the things. So it's not because I want to steal, I promise. Is because I forget. And then I forget, okay, we play this. So then I forget to activate the card's ability, I mean the abilities of that color. Yeah, I mean, I know.
And that's a first playthrough, and I think that's a first playthrough situation.
That's true, because since we do different things, maybe a player rate would not be the best.
I think a player rate should be in every game. I mean, no. To be honest, a player rate should be in every game. You should have some type of player rate.
Maybe you can have this, yeah.
In every game. Honestly, I think the dice tower, that was like Tom's biggest thing, is there was no player rate. There was nothing that said what things did and how they did it, right? Similarly, there's no card player aid, right? So a lot of games like this that have a lot of like cards and nuances, like for example, the diagonal scoring, right? And I had to rethink that after I was like, oh no, you can do it in every single time you have one. But then if you reread it, it says one diagonal line. You're like, but technically that's still one. That's one diagonal line. That's one diagonal.
Okay, last points. I win.
Yeah, I think a player aid and a glossary or a overview of some of the cards. There's so many cards. I get it. They can't do all of them. But we're going to play Arc Nova tomorrow, and Arc Nova has a glossary for a lot of their cards. And you can go look up, and it exactly tells you what it does. So again, reprint. Maybe that's something that they'll add. Fun at 2. So this game as a whole is, for the most part, a solitaire. Right, it's a solitaire game. The interaction comes from the simultaneous action on the board. I don't mind that. I don't care if it's simultaneous, if we're all solitaire or not. I don't need to look at Audrey and make sure she's doing everything right, except for when she's not paying for things.
Actually, you do.
I don't need to watch everybody at the table to make sure that they're playing their cards in the right positions, or they're scoring, or they're putting the right number of pieces on, because if I'm playing with, we've mentioned this in another video, if I'm playing with gamers that I feel like I can't trust them to not cheat, then I shouldn't be playing with them. Or in the same sense, Audrey made a goof and didn't pay.
But I also drew cards and it was not this.
It's like, yeah, but it's like, I don't care. It's not the end of the world.
Yeah, I
like
know.
I'm not one of those, I guess, point snobs. It's like I got to get every point out of it, and everybody else, if they're doing things incorrectly, then that means they're cheating, which means they're getting more points. No, don't care. Play the game, and we have a little bit of interaction that there is. I still had fun. I had fun seeing what you were building. I had fun building my own.
Yeah.
Had fun trying to, okay, are you getting the score? I'm getting the score. So I think that was enough player interaction for me, and I enjoyed it at 2 players.
I like those types of games. Like you said, I can be making points, doing my own thing.
I guess what people,
that I don't like the competitive or the
I guess what some people want is like the event cards. Like would you like it more interactive if the event cards have impacted somebody else, like hurt them. Remember, take that, right? Sometimes I don't mind event cards that are take that, but a lot of times it's like, it's not fun because you started building something and you get to take that. It's kind of like the skunk in Everdell. You don't want to get him. You really don't. And it is one of those cards that's like thrown in there because people like take that games, right? Similarly, we're each drawing our own cards. Would you prefer it if it was a market? So then it's like, oh, I need to get that card. Oh, I need to get that card, right? At a 2-player, not that big of a deal. But we've always mentioned that the same problem with markets or anything like that is
that's not
the
refresh.
more people, the more turns that are going to be taken, and those cards mean absolutely nothing by the time it gets back around to your turn. So, but I enjoyed it too. I would like to play it at higher player counts, but again, I don't think it would feel that much different. Honestly, it might be more fun because you're getting more of these actions to do.
That's
right. So like me and you, we just kept going between green and yellow mostly. we do blue every so often, but we didn't do red barely at all. Well, if you're at a 4 or 5 player count, everybody's not gonna be able to plant every single turn.
So yeah.
Because you're not gonna have enough soil to plant. So people are going to go to that red action. Shoot, that red action, I would have been getting buku points because I had that +3 card to the compost, and up here I had a +4 card to the compost. So if I went here and just kept drawing 4 cards every turn for me, and somebody else went to the compost.
This one we did it a few times,
Twice.
but that is how this grew.
You started
Because I started. I already had a lot of cards here, so I started.
Yeah. So once you add in the red ones, you start composting more. Yeah. So, I'd like to see what it's like. I think it would be a little bit more dynamic, but it's perfectly fine at 2 players. Last thing is the theme. So the theme is, do you like the theme that is pasted onto the board and the cards? And do you feel like you are doing the theme, which in this case is planting plants to make Earth better?
I do like the theme.
Mm-hmm.
I like nature.
Yep.
And I like that it has I forgot to say that.
Oh, the flavor text at the bottom.
It's
yes,
very
all the cards
simple.
have
It's very
flavor text.
short, but it's very clear. And did I feel like I was building trees? Yes.
Building
To
trees.
save the air?
You built lots of trees. I bet he had plenty of trees.
No, I mean I did.
I mean, it's
build
thematic. I mean, this is the game.
Mm-hmm.
You're playing a game with plants. You're building the plants. The different climates and the different areas allow you to plant. Like I got this, the one terrain that gave me a discount on bushes, which I guess this terrain is probably very common to have bushes in it. And then again, you have, like you said, the flavor text adds to that theme, right? Reading about the cards and things like that. So no, I like the theme. The theme is great. Nature games in general, I like. We watch National Geographic and Animal Planet and the zoo and stuff from Disney. Disney has the Animal Kingdom. We like going to the aquarium. So nature games it's one of those perfect themes for us. Probably second to Marvel. All right. Any other thoughts?
I would like to play it again.
Audrey would
And
like
do
to play it
better.
again and do better. So if you guys would like to see us play it again, make sure you leave us a comment down below. Of course, letting us know all the rules mistakes we probably did, and every time that Audrey didn't pay for a card, if they haven't already done that by now. What else do they need to do if they want to watch us play this again?
Subscribe. Activate notifications.
Notifications.
Follow us on social media.
Definitely do that.
Comment.
We did comment. But most importantly,
help the niños.
para los niños.
Using the links down below.
Links down below. I kept saying dinks. Dinks down below. Do. All right. Yeah, those down there. All right. But until next time, guys.
Adios.
Peace.